So I've recently got into this thought process of reflection. Not necessarily the reflection on life, but in the process of creating art. My initial intent behind it was to look through some old art pieces and kind of gain some inspiration from where I was. Kind of look back at my old skills and how much I've grown and really evaluate what were good ideas, what weren't good ideas, and really have an idea of who I've become in my art. I've quickly come to realize that it's really hard to distinguish between life and art. Because as an artist, I find life influences the art. I know they have this question that they always ask, is it does life imitate art or does art imitate life? I think art wouldn't exist without life. I think life wouldn't be beautiful if we didn't view it as art. When we consider a creator such as God, it's really easy to understand the beauty of life in all its fullness, down to the birds, the trees, the flowers, the wisdom that we have been bestowed to even be able to fathom what it means to be creative. And creativity is not limited by a brush or a pencil. Creativity is literally in surgery. To be able to perform brain surgery requires a skill set that not many possess. To be able to cook a meal that's not only nourishing but tastes good, that looks good. To be able to play a game and have it strategically understood so well that it's almost as if you can predict what's happening next because you've studied this art form so well. It kind of shows us that life and art have this beautiful mixture that is inseparable. So I found through reflecting in my art that I was able to see that all my experiences has made me the artist that I am today. I was able to see the loopholes I had to jump through as an artist, what I was dealing with, the thought processes I had, the questions I didn't have answers to. Me seeking God and not knowing that I was doing that. Me looking for my wholeness in Christ and not fully even knowing that it was Christ I was looking for. It was real eye-opening to be able to look back at my art and notice these things, and also be able to get some ideas that I can really expound on as an artist that really blew me away. I didn't go into it with the intent of really being ministered to, but that's ultimately what happened. So I'd say, whether you're an artist, creative, fellow human being existing on this planet, there's beauty in reflecting on your sketchbook, on your life, on your memories. Not reflecting with the thought process of regret, not reflecting with the thought process of judgment, but reflection with the objective eye of observation. Did I learn? Where have I grown? Where can I grow? What mistakes do I still make? Which ones do I no longer make? What do I no longer struggle with? Who can learn through this newfound knowledge that I've gained through reflection? It's mind-blowing how God can use anything to really teach. And for me, He was able to utilize me reflecting on my art to speak to me, to teach me something, and remind me what art is really about. To be able to speak to people, to be able to relate, to be able to plant seeds, water ones that were already planted, uproot things that were there that no longer serve them. But knowing that it is just another opportunity for growth for both parties involved. Because I'm just a vessel, I'm just a tool, an instrument. For He is the potter and I am the clay, being malleable so that He can mold me and form me however He sees fit. And I think there lies the beauty in reflecting on your art. How malleable have you been? How receptive were you to critique? How receptive were you to help? Your fashion made new day by day, moment by moment, second by second, whether we choose to be or not. This is just me reflecting. I just hope it gives you an opportunity to reflect as we step into something new opportunities, new thought processes, new relationships, new year. Take time to reflect. Know that each day you are working towards